And what's good, y'all, man? It's your boy A1, aka Swag. On the first thing first, man, go hit that subscribe. Go check out inside the link below. That first subscription is going to be a Game Rushers. Use that code SA. Get you some safe coins, Xbox, PS4. Even if you get on the PC, just go ahead and get it. Happy holidays, man. Let's get after it. So, one of my subscribers kind of hit me up and he was just like, hey, put some stuff about like your abilities and stuff that you like to use. Me on defense on Ultimate Team, something that I'm big on is definitely chemistries, and then also on top of chemistries is knowing how to but I messed up something right here. Knowing how to work in your abilities with the chemistries. Let me add this in real quick. We're missing someone. Yeah, Queen. We're missing Queen. Activate. Got 10 here. Someone's gonna have to go. Hold on. Yeah, we need. Hold on. I'm gonna make a little adjustment right here. Something I like to do, man. I like to focus on the front. I feel like the front is super important in many ways because of the fact that I think we need it. We don't need an inside zone. We already got some good run stoppers up there. Actually, yeah, we'll keep inside zone and we'll take off reach off him. Something I like to do is start off with the front, man. The front needs to be solidified. I feel like that's like the biggest thing in Madden that a lot of people overlook, and I think that's not very smart. It's very important that you have a good front seven because you want to be able to stop the run. I feel like if you can stop the run, you can beat some guys because they want to put the ball in the air. So something I like to do when I have to have out there, let me go ahead and add my little thing up there real quick. Oh, we can have all right here. Cool. So these are my abilities that I got on defense that I like to rock with. So Sam Mills, I like to run a 3-3-5 odd, like in Baltimore playbooks, New England's playbook. So something that I like to do is I like to have my outside backer more of a fast guy, and I like to have out my way so that I can always have him on the tight end. And I like a secure tackler because as long as he has a secure tackler, especially at 97, and by the time I'm kind of like at level, like the high levels, like 60 or 61 upper than that, whatever I get to, literally, like, he'll just throw somebody off and just go ahead and make the tackle downfield. Like, so make sure you have, like, on the outside backer, it's important that you set your edge with an edge presence with, like, a linebacker or something like that. You know what I mean? If you want to make sure you're stopping the run, like you're a base guy. I like to stay in one nickel formation the whole game if I can. So that's something I like to do. I like to have dominant. I like to have out my way because it really takes care of, like, the tight ends. It takes care of fullbacks. It takes care of the wide receiver if I need to get him out there a little bit to cover some ground. And he does a good job of kind of just doing his job and covering it underneath. The other thing that I like, secure tackler is a beastie on your linebacker, especially like a Sam Mills or somebody nice. They do a really good job of making those tackles. Outside backer, again, I like to focus on my front. With Lawrence Taylor, I like to have no outsider on. I know he can pass rush. A lot of times that they have edge threat. Sometimes these guys be having like edge defense, whatever you call it. So it's pretty much no point to have it on there. So I like to make sure that you're just not going to run to a certain side of the field. So I'm going to have Lawrence Taylor on one side and then Sam Mills on the other side. It's important that I have that outside zone to take away that because then you can double team inside zone. You know what I mean? That's fine, but then outside zone is also important too as well because sometimes people sleep on that. And they really do a good job of just, again, setting the edge and then letting your kind of linebackers flow. And we'll get to that too. Inside stuff, I want to have my most athletic D lineman at the nose guard position. So what I'm going to do is inside this 3-3-5 odd, I'm going to have Aaron Donald at the nose guard position with the inside stuff. That means that I'm going to demand a double team for the most part if they want to stop that. And then that goes to my linebackers. Stonewall, I want that on Isaiah Sims because I'm going to have him at one linebacker position. That's going to be my user. And then when I make sure that when I hit you, I want you to always go backwards. I know I'm going to make the tackle, but again, with a big safety like that, not the best. He's a good tackler. He's a good user. I want to make sure these guys go backwards when I hit them. So that's why I like Stonewall over some of the other abilities with Isaiah because he's just kind of big. He's in the box. And then I have kind of a blanket in front, and I'll get to that real quick with my D-line. Other thing we have is Patrick Queen, secure tackler. Again, I want to make sure I'm solidified in the middle of the defense. He's my thumper, come downhill. Know he's going to make the tackle. I know he's not going to miss. I don't have to worry about switching off. I can just kind of just focus and do my thing on that. And then Calais Campbell is going to be super important. I feel like he's probably my best player on defense because he just really holds down the defensive line. I got other D linemen as well, but then my 30 front that I'm going to have down there is going to be Calais at right in next to the Sam Mills because I want to have a bigger guy next to this linebacker for support. I'm going to have Donald in the middle. And I'm going to have, Lawrence Taylor on the outside by himself rushing and then setting that edge. So they know if they come outside LT, it's going to be a problem. And again, I got my thumpers in the middle of the football field. So those are my abilities. Again, I like having secure tacklers in the middle of the defense. I like going against passers. That's why I have chemistry on Pat Lockdown. The reason I have lockdown is because it's going to make up for my my front. I want to have abilities on the front because I don't have rush defense or anything like that. So I want to make sure that I'm able to have lockdown coverage to the max of my ability. Again, as you see, I don't have fast corners with ability. I don't have any corners with abilities. I feel like I'm confident enough in my defense that I can kind of like slow down the pass. But I want to make sure that if you're passing, you're committed to the pass, and I'm committed to stopping it. I got a lot of smart corners like Patrick Peterson, Jalen, Humphreys, Jamal, Amos, just real smart DBs, you know what I mean, that play their zones and do a really good job. Again, I want to force the pass. If I force the pass, I feel like I can win games. When people are running the ball on you, that makes things a little bit more difficult. Outside that's kind of my, abilities that I like to use. Again, I like to use chemistries for what I'm kind of like lacking in, which is pass coverage with the abilities. So therefore, I bring in some run defense and some mainly run defense. Make sure I'm stopping the pass. Again, if they're gonna get after the pass, they're gonna get after the pass. The bottom line, you just gotta send some heat. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Your boy A1 is out.